Hello everyone, good morning. Good morning guys, good morning everyone. Am I audible to everyone?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So yesterday we were trying to understand uh, Git revert, Git reset, and what else we discussed. Stash, Git stash, right, and removing files. All those things we discussed in our last class, right? Okay. So today we are going to discuss a few more topics are there. Many topics are there. All we'll discuss one by one. Okay. So today we'll start with the topic called tags. Git tag. Tag means giving a name. So let's see how it works. Tagging and all. Yeah. If you run git log minus one line, git log, yeah, git log minus one line. Acha. See why it is showing error. It is saying that hey, Sai, you are not inside repository. You are not inside Git repository. So we are not inside repository, right? First, let's go inside repository. Then you run git log management one. Now you can see so many commits are there. So see here, out of these commits, there is one commit which is very important. One or any few commits which are important, but I can't remember those commit IDs. Correct? You can see, even though that is important, I can't remember commit ID. That's why we are assigning a meaningful user-friendly name to that commit ID. See, I have in my mobile, okay, I have a 10 friends are there. Okay, they are very important friends, my best friends. Even though they are my best friends, I can't remember their numbers, phone numbers, correct? That's why I save those their phone numbers with some name, correct? Because I can remember names easily, correct? The same manner, in this out of so many commits, there are some important commits. Even though there are few, I can't remember numbers. That's why I am assigning one tag so that by using the tag, I can pick that commit easily. So how can we assign a tag to that commit ID? For that, git tag hyphen a tag name. You can give any tag name, like suppose test. The tag name is I'm giving test hyphen m. Any message tag message you can give, like my important commit. Any tag message I'm giving, and you are assigning this tag to which commit ID. You can take any commit ID, for example this one. Okay, so here I'm assigning this tag to this commit ID, and I'm giving one simple tag message why I'm giving the tag like that. Okay, just enter. That's it. I have assigned this particular tag to this commit ID. Suppose you want to see list of tags which are already available. Command is git tag. Git tag command shows list of tags. Right now we have only one tag. Now if you want to know that this tag that we assign to which commit ID, for that git log -n one line. Git log -n one line. Here you can see now, hey Sai, you have assigned test tag to this particular commit ID. Now what is the advantage of assigning a tag? Advantage is, earlier we used to take commit ID. In place of that, you can use tag name. Wherever you use commit ID, in place of commit ID, we can use tags. Like, tell me guys, in what all the cases we used commit ID? Okay, git show. Earlier we used git show commit ID, but in place of that, you can use tag name. Git show that one. You can see the commit message, that data which is there in the tag. Correct? You can see it. Git show tag name. Instead of giving commit ID, we can give tag. Okay. If that commit is having any data, it will show that one. Okay. Like that. Now git revert commit ID we use, correct? We can use git revert the tag name. In place of commit ID, we can use tag name, because backend tag name will redirect to commit ID. Like that. Suppose, okay, no, sir, I don't want tags now. I want to remove. Simple. Git rm. Okay, git tag -d. D for delete. What is the tag name? Test. Enter. That's it. Deleted tag. You can see. Now successfully we have deleted tag. See list of tags. No tags. Now see here. Git log -n one line. We don't have tag now. We have removed tag. Like that we can use this. Okay. This is a simple one, small topic. Coming to next one. Next topic is git clone. Git clone. See, earlier what we did initially in our first class, we created one local repository, one directory that we created, correct? Mumbai git. Then by going inside that directory, we executed one command called git init. After executing, we got 3 stages: workspace, stage, local repo, correct? Then we created one central repository. Then after that, we added this one. We attached it. That's what attach. You remember that command? Git remote add origin, right? Git remote add origin, central repository URL. Then we pushed. After attaching, then we did push, pull, all those things we did. Correct? Okay. That is one way of linking local repository with central repository. One way. The second way is clone. So when do we use clone? Clone command. Clone means, see, assume that already I have one central repository. Already I have one central. Let me take any existing central repository. Go to GitHub. Okay. Here, let me take any one central repository. Okay, repo one is there. This any other. These are private repositories or not. Let me choose any existing one. Good repo. Yeah. Okay. Fine. Now you can see here, there's a repo called good repo. It could be any repository. This is one repository which is already there in my machine. Good repo. Here you can see some new branch file, AWS file, bad file 2, good file. Repository is there. There are some files are there. Now what I can do here, see there is already one existing repository called good repo. So directly I can clone this repository. I can clone. Instead of creating local repository, instead of attaching to that, directly I can clone. When you clone a central repository, automatically one local repository will be created automatically with the same name. You can see good repo. When you clone a central repository, automatically one local repository will be created, local repository. And whatever files are there, those will be there automatically by default. Okay. So when you clone a central repository, automatically one local repository will be created with the same date. Now onwards, directly you can push, pull all those things you can do. Let me show you. See, already I'm inside this repository. Let's come out of this repository. Now I'm not inside any repository. Git clone. Now see here you click on code. Just copy that link. This is the one, HTTPS. Just copy, click here. When you click here, that will be copied to clipboard. Copy and right click. Enter. You can see cloning into good repo. If you do ls, you can see I cloned central repository, I got local repository. Now go inside this local repository. Here you can say ls-a.git, and you can see all those files and folders which are there in that repository. You can see git log, man's one line. You can see all those commits, right? Like that. Now we can push, pull everything we can do. Push, pull everything we can do. That means earlier, what we did, first we created this one, first step, then executed this one, second step, then attached this one, third step. Instead of doing all these things directly, one step, git clone. Now when do we use which one? Okay, here also we can push, pull, everything we can do. Let me show you here. If you want to push anything, yes, we can do. Touch. So here, Raj file. There is no Raj file. Here you can see there is no Raj file. Here, touch Raj file. Git add dot, git commit -m, Raj file, and git push. Origin, before that, git branch. Master. Okay, so here master is here. Let me rename this branch. Git branch -M main. We renamed the branch. Then you push. Git push origin main. Now give credentials. That's it. Over. You can see we pushed. Right now, go and hit refresh. So here there is no Raj file. Hit refresh. Oh, here master is there. Oh, it's an old branch, right? I told you that earlier there used to be master branch earlier. Now recently they changed it. Recently, that part I will explain. I understood that yes, you are having confusion with respect to branches. pushing to, I'll explain how to push to other branches, how to pull from other branches. All those things we can do. Suppose right now, see, right now we push it to main branch actually. That's why you can see Raj file. You can see here, Raj file to other branch. We push it to main branch. Suppose I want to push to master branch. That time the command should be git push origin main colon master. This part I will explain how to, how we can pull from other branch, how to push to other branch, that I am going to explain. I think yesterday also someone asked this question. Yes, that will be covered. Okay, that I am going to explain. Now hit refresh. Yes, you can see in master branch, there is a file called Raj file. Now don't focus on pushing to which branch, pulling from which branch. Don't worry about that. That I'm going to explain. So your focus is we can clone existing repository. That will become a local repository. So in what all the cases we use which one? Suppose in your company, you are the one who is starting a new project. So that time you go for first one. That means you create local repository, you run git init, okay. Then you create central repository, then you attach, then push pull everything. If you are starting everything from the scratch, that time you go for first one. Suppose the time you go inside your company, already they are using one central repository. Already your team members are already using that repository. That time simply you clone. When you clone, you will get a local repository. That time you clone and you push pull everything you do. If you are starting, you are creating central repository, then you follow first one. No, already central repository is there, then you follow second one. That is what git clone. Very, very, very simple concept. That's up to you. You can use anyone. Both are pretty same. Ultimately, we are linking. But compared to first one, second one is easy. By using one command, you are getting local repository. But here you are creating manually, you are running git init, you are attaching. Right. But I told you, right? Which scenario you use which one. So just remember that. Okay. Now, that is one topic. Next one. Central repository is right. Central repository. There also we can work. We can work in central repository also, but that is not recommended, but we can work. We can work. Let me show you. This is my central repository. When you create a central repository, let me create one central repository. See here, new. Or let me take any existing one. Okay, let's take our own central repository that we worked earlier. Central repo. These are central repo, correct? Where we worked, correct or not? That we created central repo. Yes. So here there are many files are there. Here also we can create file. You can see if you want to create file, create new file. You can see create new file. Like what is today? Any file name you can give. Monday file. You can put any content. Hello. Monday file. Here we created file. There is no staging area here. Directly you have to commit. You can see commit. You give any commit message. Okay, here I told you that in central repository only two stages. One is workspace, another one is the repository. I mean, that's all. Where you can see the files in one stage, and the stage where you can see commits. So here directly commit new file. That's it. You can see Monday file. Here also we can work, or you can drag and drop file. So upload files, click here, upload. Okay, see here, drag and drop files. You can from your desktop, see here, from your desktop you can drag and drop here. That also fine. Understood? All those things we can do. And in central repository also, by default there will be one branch, that is main, by default. So here also we can create branches. See, there is one default branch called main branch. So in main branch, I have all those files. Now here also I can create branch, new branch. You can see, if you right now, how many branches are there? Only one branch. If you want to create new branch, here you can see, give any name. For example, new. Okay. Or test. I'm creating a branch called test. See, test. Now click here. Create branch test from where? Main branch. Being present in main branch, you are creating test branch. So click here. That's it. Over. Now how many branches are there? 2 branches. Now you can see main and test. So main is a default branch. Test is the one that we created. So right now I'm in which branch? Test branch. You can see tick mark. So when you create any branch for the first time, that content will be copied. Correct? So what actually happened? That content copied to test branch also. Like that. Here also we can work, we can suppose here also merging and all, everything we can do. Let me create any file in test branch. I'll create a file called test branch file. I'll create a file in test branch. Let me do it. Say I'm in test branch. So here I'm going to create test branch file. Click here, create new file. Here, test branch file. You give any content. Test branch file, some whatever content you want to give. Hello test branch file. Okay, hello test branch file. Then you give any comment message. Test branch file. Then commit new file. That's it. In test branch, there is one new file, that is test branch file, which is not there in main branch. Correct? See here. Go to main branch. Do you have test branch file here? No. But the test branch file is there in test branch. Now what I want to merge. When I merge, the test branch file will come here. So merging here, for that, here there are 2 steps. First, we need to create pull request. Here comes a word called pull request. Then merge pull request. If you want to merge 2 branches in central repository, first you need to create pull request. Creating pull request means it will verify whether both can be mergeable or not, whether any conflicts are there or not, everything is fine or not. Test. If everything is fine, then we merge that pull request. One is placing an order, second one is executing that order. It's kind of placing an order and executing that order. Let's create pull request. See here, compare and pull request. Click here, compare and pull request. Now here you can see I'm merging from, you can see test branch, correct. Test is selected to main branch. Okay, I am merging from test to main. See the arrow symbol. Okay, see here, able to merge. That means say no conflicts, nothing. Now click here, create pull request. That's it. That means everything is fine, able to merge, everything is fine. See here, this branch has no conflicts. That means we can merge. Now here you can see merge pull request. Merge, just confirm, give confirmation, confirm merge. That's it. That's it. Your pull request has been merged successfully. That's it. Now you go back. I'm in main branch. Here you can see test branch file. Like that you can do it. Like that we can able to do it. Got it. So here when it comes to merging in central repository, there comes create pull request and merging that pull request. Okay, that we can do it. Okay, and small topics. You must know all these topics. Okay, next one. See, Git is not about just adding new files and all. No, it's all about deleting, editing, all those things. Okay, deleting, editing. There are many things are there. Okay, there are so many things are there. Suppose here, if you want to delete branch, suppose 2 branches are there. Let me delete any branch. 2 branches are there. Click here. Now you can see delete. You can click on anyone. Both are fine. Okay. So both, if you click on anyone, that will delete test branch. That's it. Deleted. Now go back. You can see only one branch. That is me. Like that. In local repository also, if you want to delete any branch, for example, I'm in good repo, right? Let me come back. Okay, let's go to Mumbai Git. Git branch. Okay, I want to delete new branch. So being present in main branch, you can delete new branch. Suppose you want to delete main branch, you can't do because you are in the main branch. If you want to delete any branch, you should be in some other branch. It's like, you can't, it's like if you are in one branch, you are deleting the same branch. It's kind of, you are sitting on one branch, you are cutting the same branch. You should be in some other branch. So being present in main branch, I can delete new branch. So git branch -d new. Deleted new branch like that. Git branch. How many branches are there? Only one branch main. Like that we can delete branches. Okay, fine. Now let me create any file first. Let me create any file. Let me show you what actually I'm going to do now. This is my local repository. This is central repository. Here 2 stages. Workspace, staging area, local repo. Correct. Here 2 stages. Already these 2 are linked. Okay, instead of creating new one, let me take any existing file. So here first let me pull, because you know that in central repository there are some extra files. There are some extra files which are there. Okay, here itself let me show you one error that generally you used to get. In central repository there are some extra files, correct? Test branch file is there, correct? Which is not there in local repository. Which is not there in local repository. Now what you are doing here in local repository, you are creating one new file. Okay, vi dummy file. I'm creating one file, dummy file. Here, this is dummy file. Come out. Let me add and commit. Git add dot git commit -1. Now observe carefully. Here, there is one extra file called test branch file. Here there is one extra file called dummy file. So when you try to push, here conflict occurs. When you try to push, here it will throw error, not conflict. When you try to push, here error occurs. Let me show you. Git push origin main. You can see, you might have got this error, correct? Tell me guys, how many of you got this kind of error? Respond.
Yeah, we got.
Yes. So I hope now you understood why you are getting this error. Why? Because see, when you try to push, there is a conflict between these two files. There's a conflict between these two files. So that's why first you have to pull, then you have to push. When you pull, that file will come here first. Then you push, then this file will go there. That is how you work. First you pull, then you push. Then conflict will be resolved. That's what they are saying. Git pull before pushing. That's what they are saying. Hey, first you pull, then you push. So how to pull? Git pull origin main. Okay, don't worry, just it's giving one just a message. That's not an issue. Okay, when you pull, that's kind of merging thing happens. Don't worry about that. See, we pulled. So see here, oh, it pulled total two files, test branch file and one extra file that is there called Monday file. Now, if you do ls, you can see Monday file and test branch file. Now you push. When you push, this dummy file will go. Git push origin main. Now I am pushing. These are rule, guys. That rule you have to remember. First you have to pull, then only you have to push. That's a rule of Git. First you pull, then only push. Now you can see, I can push happily. It is not throwing any error. Now, that file you should be able to see here, dummy file. You can see. Like that. That is a rule, thumb rule. You pull, then you push. Simple. Okay, without pulling. While pushing, if you are getting any error, first you pull, then you push. Simple logic. Okay, that is a rule of Git. Remember, blindly mug it up. You pull, then you push. Okay. That is, I hope you understood generally where we get error. Okay. Now both are same. Now central repository and local repository both are in sync. How can we come to know? Try to push once again. You can see everything is up to date. That means both are in sync. Okay. Now let's take any file. Here we have so many files. A lot of content is there, right? Let me take any file having some content. Dummy file. Yes, it is having some content. Cat dummy file. Okay, this file is having some content. So let's take the dummy file. You know that if already some content is there, if I put some more content, if I add some more content, that file is here also. Okay. If I add commit, if I push, that content will be added here also. That already you know. Correct or not? Let me add some content. Let me add commit and push. VI dummy file. Here, adding data. I have added some more data. Let me add. Let me commit. Let's push. Git push origin main. Before I push, let's see what kind of data is there here. Here only one line of code, correct? This is dummy file. But after pushing, you can see the data will be added. Correct? Data got added to that file. Now hit refresh. Yes, we have added data. It's not about adding the data only. No. Pushing it doesn't mean that always adding data. No. It's always editing and deleting also. What we'll do? Let's edit the data. Here. Let's edit. Here, this I would like to edit. When I edit, when I add, commit and push, that will be edited here also. That will be edited here also. Okay, let me show you. VI dummy file here. This is my instead of dummy, I'm giving test file. Test file I have edited. Correct. Now let me add. Let me commit. Let's push. Correct. Before I push, let me show you here. It is showing this is dummy file. Now let's push. So when I push, now hit refresh. What is this? This is test file. Now before editing, you want to see what was the data before editing. You go to commits. Simple. Go to old commit. You can see dummy file. Before editing, what was the content? This was the content before editing. Now after editing, what is the content? This is the content. Understanding, right? See here. Before editing, this was on. After editing, this is on. See, after editing, right now, this is the data. Before that, it was a line that we edited. You can see red color means edited. Green is the latest one. That means in its main folder, main workspace folder here, it will have the latest content. Latest. But if you want to get previous data before editing, you go to old commit, you can get the data. Correct? I hope now you understood, right? You can edit, you can delete, everything you can do. Main workspace contains latest data. But if you want older data, then you can go to respect to commit, you can get the data back. Got it? Suppose, let me delete this one, data. Let me delete entire data. Let's add and commit. When I add and commit, the data will be deleted from here also. That means pushing means it's a synchronization happens between local repository and central repository. Let's do it. VI dummy file here. Let me delete. I have deleted. Nothing is there. It's no data, correct? Let's add. Let's commit. Let's push. Before I push, see that file is having this data, correct? These are latest data. Let's push. That's it. Pushed. That means now hit refresh. Data is not there, correct? Let me show you. Go to code here. Let me open file again. You can see where is the dummy file. Do you have data? No, deleted. The main file is having no data, but no, I want to get the data. Before I delete, what was the data? Yes, always you can go to commits. That is the advantage of storing data in the form of commits. Go to commits. Yes. So right now deleted. Here you won't find any data. That's what red color means. This was deleted one. Red color, pink color means deleted. So this is the data. Okay, before deleted, what was the data? Go to commits. That's what you go to previous one. This was the data. You can see. Before modified, what was the data? I want to get older data, some more older. Go to one more previous commit. You can see. See, earlier this was the data. Got it? So, even though my current file, it doesn't have any data, But I can get older data by going to older commits. That you can do it from base machine here also. See here, cat dummy file. I don't have any content, but no, I want to get older data. Yes, git log man's one line. Yeah, so go to this commit, git show, go to this one, yeah, or else you go to this one. What data I have deleted? Just enter. See, this is the one that you deleted. Before deleted, what was the data that we modified? Git show. See here, modified. Take this commit and paste. Hey Sai, earlier this was the line that you modified to this one. This line I did not do any modifications. That side is in white. Green means you modified, red means older one, green means the latest one. So even though my current file doesn't have any content data, but still I can get the data back from commits. Now what we'll do, let's delete file itself, not the data. Let's delete file itself. Let's add and let's commit and let's push. Then file also will be deleted from here. rm-rf, delete that file itself. Dummy file, deleted. Git add commit -m. Let's push. Before I push, you can see a dummy file. Even though it's a dummy file, doesn't have any data. Correct? Just click that one. See here, it's a blank. No data is there, but that's a dummy empty file. Now let's push. That's it. Now we deleted that file. How to verify? Go and hit refresh. You can see before I hit refresh, dummy file is there. Now after hitting refresh, do you find that one? No, you can see. Do you find dummy file anywhere here? No. Right? But still, Sai, I want to see which file I have deleted. Yeah, go back, go to commits. Click here. That commit. See here. Hey, Sai, you deleted this file. While deleting that time, there was no content. That's why it's empty. No, Sai, I want to see what was the content in that file also. You go to one more commit back. You can see. Hey, this was the content. That's why while giving commit message, we give proper meaningful messages. So here, it's not about pushing in the sense, doesn't mean that just adding the data. No, it's also editing, modifying, deleting also. Push means both will be in sync. Push means both will be in sync. Now you might be thinking, Sai, how come the management happens when multiple teams work? Don't worry, that is our next topic. Next class we are going to discuss. Before that, you must know many other topics. Slowly you are understanding how things are, working. Got it? That is so. It's also editing and deleting also. Okay. Now, okay. So how can we push from other branches? How can we pull to other branches? All those things we see one by one. Okay. Let's read. Now, how many branches are there? Only one branch. Here, only one branch. Both are same, branch names are same main. Let me create one branch. Git branch, Sai. Verify. So I have created one branch called Sai. Okay. Now in central repository also, I want to create one branch. Called Hari. Okay. Creates. Yes. You can see in central repository, I have main and Hari. In local repository, I have main and Sai. Okay. Now let's switch to Sai. Let me show you the diagram. What I'm going to do it. I will explain now. Let's take like this here. This is main. This is main in central repository. This is Sai. This is Sai. Now what I do, let's create a file in Sai branch. Let's push from Sai branch to Hari branch. So far we have been pushing to main, right? Now let's push Sai to Hari. So how to push? So git checkout Sai. I'm in Sai branch. Guys, please respond. Are you with me? Are you understanding?
Yes,
things?
Yes, sir.
I hope slowly you are understanding, right? How things are working, right? Okay. Now I'm in Sai branch, correct? So you know that when you create a branch, for the first time all files will be copied, correct? Now here I'm going to create one new file. That file is DevOps file. DevOps file. Let me create one file. vi DevOps file. In that, hello DevOps file. Correct. I kept some content called hello DevOps file. Right now, let me add. Let me commit. DevOps file. We have added and committed. Where? In Sai branch. Correct or not? I'm in which branch? Sai branch. Correct? Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to push from Sai branch to Hari branch in central repository, not to main branch, to Hari branch. So in Hari branch also, see here, there is no such file called DevOps file. Let's push to Hari branch. So for that, git push origin, your current branch, that is Sai, colon, destination branch, that is Hari. Okay, Sai, that is current branch, colon, destination branch. Okay, enter. That's it. That is how we push from other branch to another branch. Okay, like that. Now hit refresh. You can see in Hari branch, there is a file called DevOps. Got it? Yeah. Now what we'll do, let's pull this file, DevOps file, from Hari branch to main branch. Let's pull. We push it to Hari branch. Now let's pull from Hari branch to main branch. Okay, how to pull from other branch to main branch? Simple. So go to main branch, git checkout main, because you want to pull to main branch only. Correct? Git branch. Okay. Now git pull origin central repository is Hari branch to my main branch. This is now here central repository is branch colon my current branch. Enter. What is this? Okay. It's okay. See, already after pulling, see here, it already pulled. After that, it is showing up to date. That if you want to see, do ls, you can see where is this DevOps file. Correct? In which branch? I'm in main branch. In the main branch, you can see DevOps file. After pulling, now after that it is showing that hey, Sai, we pulled. Now everything is up to date. That is what it is showing. You can see I'm in main branch. In this, you can see DevOps file. Correct? That's what my diagram. You can see. In main branch, there should be DevOps file. That is already there. Now let's push this DevOps file to this main branch. So for that, let's see, from main to main. So how to do it? Before I push, do I have the DevOps file in main branch? See here, there is no file. Correct? DevOps file. Let's push. Git push origin main colon main. See here, main means current branch. This main means destination repositories branch. Okay, so far we have been giving only main only, correct? Earlier previous classes. That means I'm pushing from main branch to central repository. We have only one branch. That's why it push it to main branch. So actually command is this one. Now that's it. Pushed main to main. Now hit refresh. You can see DevOps file. In which branch? Main branch. Correct? You understood diagram? So mostly guys, even though people who are having experience, okay, they get confused here like anything. Pushing from which branch, pulling to which branch, they get confused like anything. Okay, you should have better clarity here. Okay, because DevOps interview starts with Git because it's a first tool. Instead of doing this one, directly you can merge here. Correct? When you merge, this file will go and sit here. That also you can do it. For that, creating pull request, merging pull request. Anyways, that is fine. You can merge here. Here you can merge. That also you know. Okay, so this you can play with this one. Okay, I hope you understood. Got it? Now, what actually happens when multiple teams they work? Okay, so now I'll explain how multiple teams they work. Okay, if multiple teams they work, how it is going to work. Let me show you. Let's take 3 teams. B, C. This is central repository. X. Okay, central repository. Okay. Now, simple. Here, I have a file. I kept some data. So when I push, that file will go along with the data, right? Now assume that C is pulling that one. When C pulls, that file will come here. Assume that B also pulling that one. That file with the data. Now assume that C is adding some data, red color one. Meanwhile, B is also adding some more data, blue color one. Okay, same file having different content. When C push that file, the red color will go without any problem. But when B try to push that file, here it throws error. That's what the error which I've shown you, right? Okay, while pushing, it throws error. That time B should understand that, hey, yes, there is some extra content which is already there in that file. Now B has to pull. B has to pull. When B pulls here, 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 if what actually happens when B pushes, it throws error. But when that time he should understand that there is some extra content is there in center repository. That time B should pull. When B pulls here, merge conflict happens. Merge. That time B will resolve that merge conflict by opening that file. Okay, assume that okay, B modified in such a way that he kept red color after blue line. B, see, while pushing, it throws error. Then he pulls. When he pulled that one, then merge conflict occurs. Then B resolve that merge conflict like this. After that, B pulls after resolving merge conflict. Then both will be in sync. That will be something like this. Now assume that A is pulling. When A pulls, as T is that comes here, there is no chance of conflict. Now assume that A has added some more line. One more line. A pushes. Then green will go here. Then C pulls. See, when C pulls here, merge conflict happens. Okay. I will explain the main core point. I will explain here what actually happens. When C pulls, merge conflict happens. That time C will modify. Assume that C is modified same in his local machine. He is keeping the same manner. Same manner. Then C pushes. Again B pulls. When B pulls, that come here. That means, see, the simple concept. The logic is here. When you are pushing, if you are getting any error, that time you should understand that there is some extra content which is there. That time you should pull. When you pull, it is coming without any error. That means content is, there is no chance of conflict. But when you pull, if it is having merge conflict, then you resolve that conflict, then you push. When you push, after resolving, whatever data is there in your local machine, that will be updated in the same manner. That means, while pushing, it throws error. That time we should assume that there is some extra content is there, which is not there in local machine. There is extra content, different content is there in central repositories file and your local repositories file. Thus, both files are having different content. Then it throws error. Then you should pull. When you pull, conflict occurs. Then you resolve conflict here. Then you push. When you push, both local repository and central repository in sync. Whatever is there in local repository, that will be updated in central repository. Just you remember this logic. That's it. While pushing, if you are getting any error, okay, you first pull, then conflict occurs. Resolve conflict, then you push. Then both will be in sync. Just remember this logic. That's it. Everything will be very clear. Okay. With this one, let me explain one. With this one, let me take some pink color. Pink color line is there. Pink color. Meanwhile, C added one light blue. Okay. So who is pushing first? A wants to push. Then no problem. The pink color will go. Whoever is pushing first. Now when C try to push, it throws error because same file is having two different lines. It throws error. Now C should assume that yes, there is some extra content which is there in central repository and my local repository is having different content. So while C pushing, it is throwing error. Now C is going to pull. When you pull, conflict occurs between these two lines here, conflict. Now C is resolving conflict in such a way that C is adding that pink color after blue color. He resolve a conflict. Then when C pushes, then that line will go here. That will be updates here. When he pushes, his local repository, central repository will be in sync. Like that. That is how actually it works. Now here again, you might be having a lot of confusion. Sai, when hundreds of teams they work, there will be a lot of confusion here. How those teams they are going to work. So what actually happens? So here comes stand up, sync up, that meetings. Here comes. So what actually happens here? Suppose two teams are working. Okay. So one is the team in India and the team in USA. Three members are there. Three developers are there. They have their team lead. Correct? It's a team lead. USA also they have their team lead. Multiple guys are working. So developer A, developer B, developer C, developer X, developer Y, developer Z. Here also US they have team lead. And they are having one common central repository. Now, when these guys they work, different code, after writing code, they attend sync up meeting, they talk to each other every now and then, and finally they send their code through email or could be any manner, their local means. So ultimately the entire code will be there in team lead after having discussion. So team lead and the team, they have complete knowledge of their code, what code they are having. Here also, that code they keep in one machine. Here push-pull happens. So only it's kind of, two machines, push-pull happens. Before they push, they attend sync up meetings. That is so. So they be in touch every now and then so that they will explain what kind of code they are having, what kind of code that other opponent they are having. That is how it works. So this is what we have seen in our class now. This is what the practical which we have seen. So there is no chance of confusion. Correct? This is what actually happens in companies. Okay, this is what happens. I mean, it's not, this is what happens. Then I need to explain few more things. That will be explained in tomorrow's class. So tomorrow in the first class, first half class, you'll understand actually how we work. Tomorrow I'm going to show you how actually we work. Okay, that practically I'm going to show you what is the standard practice that we are following. Got it? So that is how. Okay. So here, if you have any doubts, you can ask me. So that tomorrow I will explain the many other topics. Okay, I hope today we learned many topics, small topics. Okay, that getting errors and all those things. Okay, yeah. Now, if you have any doubts, you can come up with your doubts. Yeah, please go ahead. Let me unmute. Yeah, go ahead with your doubts, guys.
Sai?
Yes, please go ahead.
See, there is one file, file one. We have a team member called 5 members. So me and one more guy is working on the same file. Okay. So the practical that you have showed now, right? You highlighted that adding the data. Okay. There may be chance of there may be chance of deleting existing data or updating also, right? Updating also.
Yeah.
So I am doing from my side. I am doing some deletion. I'm deleting and I'm adding one more. So some other guy is doing some other adding new. Okay. So that time how this data will be managed, because we have to do pull and push, right?
That is so so that is where that error occurs while pushing. Okay. That time you should understand that there is some extra content is there. That time you should pull first. Okay, you pull, then you, if at all any merge conflict occurs, you resolve, then you push.
No, yeah. So here my doubt is, suppose I'm pulling the data, suppose of file 1. So it is, suppose previously it is having 100 lines and now it is 101 line. Okay. So it will come to my local repository. So before that, even I have also deleted the 5 lines out of 100. Okay. So in my local already it is 95 lines only. 95 lines of code. Okay. So in from other guy, I got a 101 line. Like how this data like.
One second. Let me draw a diagram so that I will understand clearly what should do. This is one local machine, central repository, one more A, B. Okay. Now tell me clearly. So right now you are having file. In this, how many lines of code you have?
Suppose 100 lines are there. He is adding one more line, like 101 line.
Okay. Total 101 lines are there. Okay.
From B, like it is having 100. I deleted 5 lines. Like total is 95.
Okay.
Okay. Suppose before B, like A is already pushed.
See, once again, before that file was there having 100 lines. After that, from there you pulled, then you added one more line. B pulled, B deleted 5 lines. Now tell me.
Yeah, so before me, like A is pushed to central repository.
When A pushed, it will become 101 lines.
Correct. So when I do push, it will be a conflict. So I have to do pull.
Yeah, if when B wants to push, it will be error. Then so B pulls that data.
Pulls. When I pulls, like what will be the data will come like 101 lines. It will come to my local repo, right?
So when you pull, it will show that the differences. That's our merge conflict occurs. It shows that hey, Sai, 6 extra lines are there in central repository. What do you want? You want to keep it or you want to delete? That's what merge conflict. Correct?
Like, is there any confirmation which it asks automatically?
Yeah, that's what merge. While the one file will be opened, that file will be opened up automatically. It shows that you observed. You remember when I showed merge conflict? That time there will be 2 stages. In one stage, it will show Sai, this is the data in your file. This is the one which I pulled. Correct? You remember merge conflict we discussed?
Okay.
You remember that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that time you came to that, yes, some extra 6 lines are there. Here. That time you talk to him. Okay. Mr. A. Okay. Hey, there are some 6 lines. What to do with that? A says that's what, sync up meetings and we come in continuously in contact with teams, right? That time we talk. Okay. He said that, hey, Sai, those are important files. Better you keep them. Don't delete.
Okay.
Okay. That time, what do? You keep those 6 lines. That will become 101. Okay.
Okay. So, yeah.
Like
the final thing is like, suppose if we do some, unknown mistakes also in team. Suppose adding, deleting, whatever it may be, updating or something. Like using this Git, like there will be a lot of chances to recover the
that's
data,
what,
right?
That's what commit. We can get commit. That's why I've shown you.
Okay.
After editing, deleting also, you go to commit and get the data back.
Okay.
That is.
And one more thing, like, see, in terms of DevOps interview, like what will be the percentage we will give to Git in terms of question?
Wait. That's tomorrow's topic. Let me finish this one. Then I will explain what kind of question that they ask, what you are going to do here. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, we can change the directory name, such as I. If you want to change, rename any directory, simple. See, I cloned this repository, right? Which one? Good repo I cloned. Just rename MV Linux command. Good repo to what? Bad repo. Yeah, rename. Do ls. That's it. Just by running simple Linux command, we can do that. Okay. Yeah. Any more doubts?
Sai, hi. This is Anvesh.
Yes, Anvesh.
So I just sent you a screenshot to your WhatsApp. There is an other error which I'm encountering while in the push pull commands. Could you please check?
1 second. You sent in a group or so directly to me? 1 second. Yeah, okay. There was a small issue with net. One second, let me download that one. Guys, can you able to hear me now?
Yes, I.
One second. Git pull origin main. Refusing to merge. In central repository, did you keep that README file? Anvesh, are you there?
I'm sorry, I was on mute and I was just talking.
Yeah. So what actually you did? Tell me.
So I have created two instances, one in Mumbai and another London. And whenever I push, right, for example, I pushed a file from London instance to the central repository. Then when I try to pull, but I'm unable to pull, and I can't even see the file, of course. So I'm encountering this particular error.
Yeah, might be. Did you change the branch name in local repository?
Yes, I did, from master to main. Yeah.
I need to verify. I'll do one thing.
Yes, yes.
After clarifying all these dots, I'll give screen share access.
Thank you. Yes, actually, I wanted to ask you that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you so much.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Any more dots from anyone? That's okay. Even if at all any confusion is there, no problem. I mean, slowly things will be clear. Slowly. Okay. So tomorrow's class, in tomorrow's class, you'll understand many more things. So slowly things will be clear. How can you pull into your central repository from my center? Yeah. There comes one more concept called fork. Dikshit, that concept we are going to discuss in Jenkins class. Okay. In Git, we are going to use in many other tools. Fork we call. See here you can see, if you go to repository, there is a one option called fork. Let me go to any one repository. Here, there is a one option called fork. By using this, we can copy repository from one GitHub account to another GitHub account. That will be discussed later on in Jenkins class, not. Okay. Any more doubts? No doubts? Okay, fine. Now let me stop recording 1 second.